Gish, an unforgettable interpretation of elegance that gives a glimpse of the past, recalling the art, passion, intensity of the pathos. Gish is a valuable acrylic trim to the water, commemorates an interest for the Orientalism and the exoticism of the Thames. Gish captures the light just to make it, then explodes in a series of brilliant, solar and extremely seducing colors that give you the sensation of being in some magic faraway land. Preparation of the surface of the colors. Suitable substrates. You find suitable every background made with plasters, putty, and every flat and smooth surface. In case the walls are not perfect or not made as above, it's necessary to intervene by shaving with passion rasante. After careful cleaning and filling the surfaces, apply a coat with a brush of fashion fix diluted 1 to 3 with water. In the case of fronts particularly flaky, it's good to use a coat of fashion fix diluted 1 to 6 with water. Apply the diluted product with a brush in one hand to complete the impregnation of the front. After preparing adequately the supports as indicated in the technical details, apply with a short hair roller the primer and fashion, colored in the color chosen, as it is in 1 or 2 hands. In the case of highly absorbent walls, apply a coat of primer fashion and diluted 30–40% with water. The coloring of the primer and fashion is done by adding the dye's fashion color in the same doses used to get the color chart of Gish. Gish is available in the ready-made bases, diamond and amber ducale, as well as the color chart, for which is sufficient to add the coloring fashion color in their bases and mix by hand. Application of Gish. Gish is ready to use and apply 1 or 2 coats depending on the desired effect of primer and fashion color. It's possible to apply Gish in one hand, shall result in a less homogeneous and less intense than the available color. The second coat should be applied after 4–6 hours, but not before the complete drying of the first coat. The product is easy to apply, and its preparation and application does not create problems of joints and attaches on the walls. Effect Mélange. Dip the sponge in cellulose Gish and apply uniform, circular motion with hand as flat as possible, without exerting pressure with the same, on the prepared surface with primer and fashion matching. After 4 to 6 hours, but not before the complete drying of the first coat, apply a second coat in the same manner. To achieve a more soft and delicate effect, pass over the surface treated with empty sponge. The amount of material used, the size, the shape and the intensity of the spatulate determine the decorative effect customized. Effect Alcantara. On the prepared surface with matching and fashion primer, apply Gish steel trowel, decorating areas of about 1–2 square meters. Proceed with the application of a thin layer of product on large spatula to completely cover the bottom and smooth until you have a smooth surface. When the product is still wet, apply with steel trowel small quantity of product in an irregular manner. Wipe with stainless steel spatula dry, constantly increasing the pressure, flattening the peaks and proceeding with continuous movements, irregular and round, never linear, until you get the texture. Effect Mohair. On the prepared surface with matching and fashion primer, apply with a brush in a Gish abundant and uniform, in mirrors of 1–2 square meters. The product is still wet to work with a special brush scratches, working with semicircular and irregular movements. The amount of material used, the size, the shape and the intensity of the movements of the brush Determine the decorative effect customized. Effect taffeta. On the prepared surface with matching and fashion primer, apply with a brush Gish in a homogeneous and uniform mirrors of 1-2 square meters. The product is still wet to work with a special brush scratches, working with semicircular and irregular movements. The amount of material used, the size, the shape and the intensity of the movements of the brush determine the decorative effect customized.